So today I'm doing a video about makeup for beginners, so for anyone who's sort of just starting out with makeup and looking for some tips and ideas on what to buy. And this is going to be all about drugstore makeup, so everything that's affordable and that anyone can buy even with their pocket money, so nothing too expensive but still really good and perfect if you're just starting out your makeup kit and want to get some sort of good staple items. So this is going to be a video all about that, so let's get straight into it and get started. So starting with the face, it is so important to find a good staple foundation that's going to work all year round and something that you can achieve really light coverage and you can build it up to get full coverage, so something really sort of multi-purpose, and just basically you want to buy one product, one foundation that's going to do many things for you. So the one that I chose is the Revlon Nearly Naked. This is one of the newer sort of foundations. There are definitely some older ones which are as good, but I thought I would go for something quite new, something fun, and just basically something anyone can buy. So if you've tried this yourself, you will know that it's a really light, breathable foundation. It looks super natural, but you can still build it up. You can apply a few layers and it's still going to look natural, or it doesn't go cakey, or it doesn't sort of slide down your face. It is quite long lasting and it is pretty much suitable for all skin types. So it's a really good all-round foundation. I do have a review on this which I'll link for you guys if you want to hear more about it, but I really like this foundation and I would definitely recommend it for beginners. Sticking to face sort of products, I have one of my favourite ever products of all time. This is like my holy grail. So this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. I always use the one that's in 01 transparent, so it's just a clear setting powder. It's perfect if you're oily or if you just want to make sure your foundation lasts all day. They do also have coloured ones, so it's almost like a powder sort of compact foundation. So I haven't tried those, but I'm sure they are as good as this. But if you are looking for a setting powder, something incredibly cheap, this is like £3. It's so cheap, but it's so good, and it's easily comparable to some of the higher end brands and products, and I just love this. Now for blush, there are so many great blushes out there, powdered forms, cream ones, sort of moussey, gel ones. There are so many different textures and formulas and all of that, but I also want to go for something quite new, and I actually received this in my glossy box, and I probably would never buy this myself, but when I got it, I tried it, I like it so much, I really want to mention it in this video. It's super affordable, it's from Rimmel, so it's the Stay Blushed Liquid Cheek Tint, and it's in the colour 01 Pop of Pink. They said it's just for cheeks, but you can even use it on your lips, so it's sort of a multi-purpose product, and if you are travelling or if you are taking this in your makeup bag for school, or if you're just going somewhere, then it's quite easy to have two products in one, and it is a really light, sort of lightweight plastic tube. So this is a liquid blush, but I find it so easy to use, and you know how sometimes with liquid blushes or any sort of liquid products, they can go sometimes like patchy and not even on the cheeks, but this just glides on so smoothly and it's so long lasting, it almost sticks to your face. So that's why I would recommend it. It lasts all day and it's a really cheap, affordable one. For bronzers, once again, there are so many great ones out there. I went for this one from Bourjois, which I know everyone talks about, and that's because it is so good. It's just the chocolate bronzing powder, really. So this is what it looks like. I think they've changed the packaging recently because I haven't seen it like this. Maybe they did change it, but inside it basically looks like a chocolate brick and it smells like chocolates as well, but it's just a really nice natural bronzer. If you are looking for, it's almost like you can use it for contouring your face as well, but it has a tiny hint of shimmer to it, so it can work as a contour and as a bronzer, and they have a few shades as well, and I just love how it looks really natural. It's not orange or fake tanny or anything like that, and I would definitely recommend this one for anyone who's just starting out with makeup. Finding a good concealer is so important. It's one of the most important products probably, because even if you're not using a foundation, you probably will still use a little bit of concealer on your spots, under your eyes, and it's just one of those products that everyone should have, and it's just so important to find something that really works for you. So the one I have here, and I think this is going to match pretty much everyone, that is why I'm choosing it to show it to you in this video. So it's from L'Oreal and it's just the perfect match concealer. It's from the True Match range, so it's from, they have a foundation, the True Match foundation, which I love that as well. But this concealer, I have it in my makeup kit. I always use it on my clients if I'm working on shoots, and this just looks amazing on everyone. They have loads of different colours for different skin tones, and I just find this to be so easy to use. Another product that's really important, and it's really difficult to find a good one, something that really works for you and that's easy to use, is a liquid liner. Well, maybe even a pencil liner, but I think a liquid, like a really good liquid liner is so difficult to find, and even myself just have to go through like trial and error and just narrow it down and find something that really works for you. So this one I found to be one of my all-time favourites, and I would recommend it to you guys if you're looking for a good liquid liner, especially black. This is the Revlon ColorStay liquid liner. It's from the ColorStay range, so it stays all day. It's not a brush, but it's one of those spongy, like really hard, stiff, spongy applicators, and I think that's why it's so easy to use. But this also seems to last forever in terms of it doesn't dry out, and I've had this for a while and it's still going strong. It's a really nice runny texture, and it's also quite easy to fix because even though it is a really sort of long-lasting eyeliner, it's not going to run during the day, but if you do make a mistake, it's quite easy to remove it with a little bit of water. So must have, really recommend it to anyone. Mascara, it can be quite tricky because everyone is so different and it really depends on your eye shape and your eyelash length and just what you like to use in terms of the wand and the brush, and it's just really personal. But I find that Rimmel have a really great selection and they are definitely not too expensive. L'Oreal have amazing mascaras, but they are like 12 or 13 pounds, which is really expensive even for drugstore. So I would recommend Rimmel. So the one I have here is the Max Bold Curves. It's the one in the green and pink packaging, and this, I just find it to be really easy to use. When I first got this, I don't know, I wasn't too impressed, but then it dried out a little bit, and I just find it to be a really simple, just your everyday classic mascara. It has a curved wand and it just adds a bit of volume, a bit of length. It doesn't make your eyelashes too big and bold and sort of clump together. It doesn't stick your sort of individual eyelashes together, and it's just a really nice, simple, basic mascara. For lipsticks, there are definitely two brands which are my absolute favourites. That is L'Oreal and Revlon. So two that I have here to show you. For Revlon, I think they do a really nice selection of neutral and nudes and just sort of everyday colours. This is, what is the range? It's just the Colorburst lipstick range. The one I have here is 35 Blush, so they come in this black sort of packaging, which is really classic, really simple. This is what the colour looks like. I hope you can see. It's just a natural nudie pink. The formula is sort of in between of a matte and a glossy lipstick, so they are long lasting, but they don't look too matte and unnatural on the lips. So I do find they do great lipsticks for every day. And then for something brighter, if you want to go for that staple, just a really bright lip colour, L'Oreal do amazing colours. This is a perfect red. It's called 297 Red Passion, and I think this is just the regular range. I know they have so many different ranges and I love all of them, but this particular one is amazing for bright colours. So this is what it looks like. It's just a true red, and it's so pigmented, it's so long lasting, it doesn't bleed, it doesn't go all the way around your mouth. They do amazing darker colours and like really bright pinks as well. So if you want to go for like a statement lip, then L'Oreal is definitely the brand to go for. So these are the products that I would recommend if you're just starting out with makeup. I hope this video was useful. Let me know your suggestions. What do you think is perfect for people who are just starting out with makeup, or some things that are just your sort of holy grail products? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!